All right, so it is day 24. I did not do my video for my walk that I did because I actually was on the phone with someone the entire walk before I started and after I finished, so I didn't get a chance. But I did do my walk today. I got started really late. Today was not a great day. And yeah, it just wasn't a great day. There's really no need to harp over it, and talk about it. But even on the days when I'm not feeling great, some kind of way, there's always some type of intervention or motivation factor that gets me up and going and doing what it is that I need to do. So I got my first workout in. It was well after 7 o'clock by the time I got the first workout. I'm about to find something fun to do on YouTube. I have absolutely no idea what that is going to be. The time is a little after 9:15 here. But I'm gonna get it done because that is a part of the challenge, to just stay the path even when you don't feel like staying the path, and that's the life lesson. I am thankful for the weight loss. I'm thankful for the inches lost. So, and truthfully, like, I ain't trying to lose a whole lot on my hips. I want to keep my curves. I want to have some curves. So I am excited about being, I want curves, so, but I don't want the waist. The stomach can go. The stomach needs to go some more, of course, and then my arms, the flab. But I am excited for the progress that I have been seeing, so I am going to continue. I was telling my husband yesterday that I really don't miss any food. Like, I really don't have a craving for anything. Like, oh my God, I just really miss pizza, or I just really, really, really want some ice cream. I have those days when I want those things, but they're fleeting. Just as quickly as I think about them, they passed. And that is a good thing. But those are things that I also prayed about and I asked God to help me with. So I believe that He's really been intervening for me on that behalf. So although every day isn't, happy, joy, every day I'm pushing and trying to be better than I was the day before. All of the support that I'm getting is really great. I'm thankful for it. So I'm going to figure out something from this YouTube and get something going for the next 45 minutes. So by like 10:30 tonight, I can turn in. So surprise, surprise. Let's see what I do. So I found this workout online, Fit by Ashley. The link is in the description. It was kind of cool. It was a mix of music blend, some hip hop, some pop, some salsa. It was kind of like I don't want to say Zumba because it wasn't Zumba moves. It was like a dance party, where you go where there's a mixed club atmosphere. Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it. It was a good way to end the evening. Now, that was day 24. You see, I'm feeling real, real good. I'm moving great. But day 25, now that was another story. Y'all, you really can't tell because it's kind of sped up, but I'm barely moving. My back is really starting to play with your girl. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but hey, I'm digging in, I'm getting it done, and I got the workout accomplished. But it definitely was not as great as I would like to be. It was the twerk session again, and there was very minimum twerking going on that night. So, hey. Extra long day today, but day 25 is almost a wrap. I have done 2 workouts. Yes, I have. However, I have not reached my move goal because I was at my desk for an extended time today. We're not going to talk about it, but so I have about 200 more calories to burn to get to my move goal. And although I have met my 75-day challenge goal, my personal goal for my move goal was not hit today. And I have been hitting it for 25 days. I'm not going to not hit it today. So I'm going to go in, chill out for a little bit, and then get some pounds off before it's time to go to bed. So today is my new day 1. And no, it's not because I quit or because I wanted to have a cheat day. It is because my back completely went out on me. Some of you know, some of you don't, but back in 2012, I had a really bad car accident. And so I had to go to rehab pretty much train my back to be upright again because I was hunched over, and this was all a month before I was to be married. So it was a pretty traumatic period, really stressful. And before I moved over to the UAE, I was going to see a chiropractor about it, something that I had started after the accident, but then of course life happens and you stop, but the problem reoccurred, so I started going back to the chiropractor again. So when we moved here, it was just the husband and I. We were doing a lot of lifting, a lot of moving, and I re-injured my back again, basically just pulled it again. And so I started going to a chiropractor here. I've been feeling pretty good, doing well. I made sure that I wasn't having any real issues before I started my workout. But I guess the intensity that I was going right before it went out, I was walking every day here, and the hills here are excruciating. I kind of got greedy, started doing 3 a days, twice that week before it went out. So yeah, I'm not 20 anymore. So my body just basically couldn't handle it, and it said, okay, you're going to calm down one way or the other, I guess. And so here we are, back at day 1, because I desperately want to be able to complete this 75-day challenge. So here we are at day 1 again. And you know, it's 75 days straight. That's the challenge. So even though I was injured, it doesn't matter. You got to start over. And sometimes that's just life. Sometimes you have to start over. If your goal is worth it, then you do it. You start over. So here I am starting over. The new 75-day mark is October the 4th, which is the day before DJ's birthday. So, you know, just got to do what I got to do. I'm going to be modifying because my back is still a little tight. So I won't be doing any burpees. I also will be modifying my sit-ups, and I will not be walking this neighborhood. I'll go to the gym and get on the treadmill, elliptical, or whatever. But until probably day 50, I'm just not going to walk the neighborhood. If I do, I'll walk like my little cul-de-sac. In the cul-de-sac right there, there are no hills in those 2 areas. But yeah, so that's the plan. We're gonna see it through. Hopefully everything will, you know, be okay this time around. I'm definitely not gonna push myself like I was last time. As far as the strenuous activities, I'm going to be modifying a lot of stuff and just paying attention to my body and letting my body heal. But at the same time, I cannot allow this to completely derail my goals. So I sat down for 72 hours. I haven't done anything, actually a little over 72 hours. I worked out Friday morning, which was my day 26, but then I didn't do anything that evening. So so a little over 72 hours I've been resting, medicating, heat pads, the whole 9. So let's get it. Let's grind. I have not done an after workout video in a while, after walks video, yes, because there's no video really of me walking. But after a workout, I've tried to not do this, for keeping the clips short. You know, YouTube says I have 15 minutes. So I try to get everything into that time frame, try not to go too far over 10 or 11 minutes. But I figured, as I was working out today, I figured that day 1 would be a clip all by itself, because I felt like after I told you guys about me starting over during my workout, God spoke to me and told me that I need to expound a little bit more about starting over, and not just with this workout or this 75-day challenge, but in general. Right now, a lot of you are in situations where you are afraid to start over. God says that you're complacent where you are right now. You are in a place of safety and security, but you're miserable. Whew. Lord have mercy. Y'all, okay? So in that place of comfort and security, there's misery because you're not happy. Be it on your job, or be it in a relationship, you are at a place right now where you are afraid to start over. And I get it. Trust me, I get it, about starting over and feeling like a novice again. For example, I recently quit teaching in January of this year to start a new job, a new career, something that I am, even though I write all the time and I edit all the time, I'm still very much a novice in this world of technical writing, because it's a different type of writing. It's a different type of eye for editing and things that I haven't had to do in so long, because as a teacher, a lot of bad writing you tend to look over because it's not in the curriculum. It's really not stressed. That's not what we need to focus on. But in technical writing, I now have to retrain my eye to see those things, and it's not comfortable. It's very frustrating. There are a lot of days when I hear the little evil spirit in my ear going, well, you can always go back to teaching. You're a professional in that, and no one is going to question who you are, because it frustrates me for my intelligence to be questioned sometime, and for me to submit something and someone still find an error. I'm very much a perfectionist, and I try to find all of my errors. I try not to submit work. I might make errors here and there, but if I'm submitting something to someone, I try really hard to be perfect in that. And I'm learning that I'm not perfect, and that perfection is a very lofty goal for someone who is beginning something new that I technically didn't go to school for, but the Lord blessed me with the opportunity to do this position because I've been wanting to do it forever. But it's uncomfortable. It's frustrating. There have been a lot of days where I've had to call my aunt and vent to her. There have been a lot of days of me just crying because I'm so frustrated, because I want to do things great. And teaching for me was comfortable. There was no real stress in learning when it came to teaching, because it was my realm, is what I had done for so long. And so I was comfortable, and I was complacent there. But I knew coming back here, I will be miserable, because the climate for education is just not respected in the United States like it is overseas. And I knew that that was just something I could not continue to do, because I was miserable before I left, and I knew I would be coming right back to misery. And I just did not want to do that. So I went out on a limb and I started something new. And is it comfortable? No, not all the time. But is it rewarding? Yes, it is so rewarding. My pay has increased. I'm able to be home with my little one more. I'm able to spend time with my family and not have to get off work and then grade papers after I get off work. So all of those things were worth the sacrifice. So God wants you to know that if you're in a place right now where you are comfortable, you are complacent, but you are miserable, now is the time to get out of that place. I don't know who this message is for, but God said you've got to tell them that that misery is their choice, because they are staying in that situation when they don't have to. Your relationships are not supposed to be miserable. Your jobs, your things that you do to make sacrifices for your family or to make your family life better is not supposed to be a place of misery. God did not create us to live in misery. Do something about your situation. You have all the time now. Most of the world is shut down, so we have no excuses to make change. Don't be miserable. I love you guys. Peace. So I do apologize. I didn't show you the X28, but y'all have seen me do HIT over and over again, and that message was really important. I wanted to get that out. So on workout 2 for my new day 1, I hit the gym. As you saw, I started with cardio, and then I did a little bit of lightweight workout. And even though it was lightweight, it still really worked my back. I felt that by the time my 3rd rep came around, I was definitely ready to go, but I pushed. Excuse me, don't go nowhere. Did you subscribe? Hit the button. Thank you.